Well, listen, Sean, I think you're exactly right. What we saw today was an absolute travesty of justice. This was not law. This was not criminal justice. This was politics. This was a political smear job. This was an attack job. This is what you see in banana republics. And it is, I am both furious and heartbroken at the same time. I'm furious at what we saw, but I'm also heartbroken for the rule of law. I'm heartbroken for our justice system. You know, last night I was on with you, and I suggested maybe there was hope for the jury. Maybe one juror would hold out. And I got to say, you shook your head and said, no, New York is too far gone. I'm sorry to say, Sean, you were right. There was not 1 out of 12 who stood up and said, this is garbage. This is election interference. These are lies. This is a kangaroo court. We didn't have a single juror that said that. Now, you look at the rulings from this judge, this partisan judge. They were so biased. I'm going to tell you right now, the chances that this decision is overturned on appeal, I believe, are 100.0. This will be overturned. And by the way, the judge knows it will be overturned. And that's the whole point. He doesn't care. The objective today was to get the 2 words that we saw the Biden White House say in their press release today: convicted felon. Between now and November, the Democrats and the corporate media will use the words convicted felon about 1 billion times. This is all about politics and influencing the election, and it is a disgrace.
Doesn't it really come down to, Senator, as I said, that the real verdict can be rendered now by the American people, and that verdict will be rendered on November 5th, and in the days early voting and voting by mail ahead of time, which I strongly encourage as much as I don't like it. But I think that verdict will be really this coming election. Do you agree?
I do. And listen, I hope and pray that people who care about the rule of law, who care about the Constitution, who care about justice, are outraged. Maybe you love Donald Trump. Maybe you can't stand Donald Trump. But if you care about our system of justice, if you care about democracy, Look, saying democracy feels strange now because every Democrat runs around like a peacock squawking about democracy. But this is an assault on democracy. And you know, I really hope, I got to say, in the Senate, we have 51 senators. Not one has the courage to stand up and say this is wrong. I would respect a Democrat senator who says, listen, I disagree with Trump. I'm not supporting him, but this shouldn't be what we're doing. We should not be abusing the justice system to go after our enemies. And not a single one of them is willing to say that. They will all say felon, felon, felon. And they're complicit in the corruption of our system. And my hope is that it opens some people's eyes, that it opens people's eyes. Wow, this is rigged and corrupted in a way that is dangerous.
Senator Cruz, thank you again.